Yo, yo, yo. Hi, what's up, guys? Let me show my face first. Yes. What's up, guys? Long time didn't see you guys, huh? So, how are you guys doing? Everybody is doing good. Yeah. Hi, Tony. Very punctual. Hi, Leander. Yeah, we meet again. So, guys, we are back to this FX Action Trader weekly market analysis. All right. So, I wasn't here on last week because I went to my holiday. All right. In fact, I went to a very short trip. I went to diving. All right. I went to diving. So, just to have some relaxed moment and just back to the market on the day after. All right, guys, before we start, please help me to share out this live analysis because I'm trying my best to share whatever I can. So I'm also hoping that this live analysis can actually reach out to more people in this forex trading community, and also hope that this video can help more people to achieve their goal, or not to say achieve their goal, can help more people to get a better understanding or a better direction in the upcoming market. All right, so let me share my chart. All right, here you go. Yep, before I proceed, just want to make sure that both my audio and my camera are working good. So can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, give me a 1, please. if you guys can hear me, give me a 1, please. So I know that I'm good to go. All right, so let us start now. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for responding, Chen Ming. Okay, so let us start now. So as usual, I always like to start the analysis with the dollar pair, then only I will be proceeding to the yen pair and so on and so on. So I have a glance on all the dollar pairs for next week upcoming market. So my summary is that most of the dollars pair are in, how to say, most of the dollar pair are in a very clear bullish condition. All right, so let us get into it. So from this euro dollar chart, if we focus on last week market, which was here, what we can see that is that market keep on creating a new high level. All right, new high being broken, new high being broken, and then market created a new high level. And for my mastermind community, we can say this is a 1, 2, 3 setup, or we can say that this is an ABCD formation in the market. And what there is no reason for us to go for a short trade. All right, I know that many people were confused when they see engulfing candle like this. All right, when they see engulfing candle like this, or some of you are even selling at here because you are saying that this is a double top formation. All right, so you were not wrong. You were not wrong because this is a double top, but this is a failed double top. All right, so we have ways to identify whether it's a valid chart pattern or a not valid chart pattern. All right, so without going too far, so back to this week market. All right, so what should we expecting from this week? All right, so at first we need to mark out our key level here. So this is a very important key level. If we look towards the left, what I can see is that this is also actually a a resistance level, which is a very strong resistance level on the H4 time frame. So this is one of the level that we need to take note. So if you are using this trading view, you can actually add an alert here. All right, just add an alert at this price level. So the trading view will be sending you email or phone notification when price is reaching this level. But does this mean that we are going to look for sell at this area? No, this is an area that we need to look for whether price continue to go up further, or we can only sell when market show us a very solid reversal signal. All right, but if we stick to this current market trend, we are still in a buy trend. So when we are in a buy trend, what do we do? All right, what do? We do not want to buy when market break up like this, but we always want to buy as low as possible. So we have this neckline. So I'm expecting the market to pull back to this neckline, and I'm going to go for a, let me go to the lower time frame. I'm going to look for a long trade here with my target profit at this resistance level. So I'm actually looking at this price level here, waiting for a better confirmation. Yeah, Sachit. Yeah, I just read a comment. Yeah, last week I went for a holiday. That's why I was not around on last week. I went for a vacation, a very short vacation. Okay, so this is my view for the euro dollar. So if you move to the pound dollar, we can see that pair most of the dollar pair are having a pretty same behaviors. I was wondering that whether is this caused by not Donald Trump, all right, because he just got COVID. So We would like to wish him to stay positive always. All right, just kidding. Okay, so back to this chart. What we can see is that market is retesting this level of resistance, but somehow market is failing to create a new low level, meaning that the buyers are still very strong in this pound dollar market. And what should we take note on the most recent market structure is that the most nearest high, the most nearest high was just broken by two consecutive bullish candle. Or this can be known as a very strong bullish engulfing candle. And we can see that there are three bullish candles. And if you look on the daily chart, market is still in an uptrend. All right, market is still in an uptrend. So by right, market is creating a new low at here, but this lower high was retested and no longer valid, as we can see that there is a breakthrough here. So on this week, what am I focusing is that I'm looking also for a buy trade for this pound dollar. All right, so my target take profit level would be at here. All right. Last week, there was a sell signal at here and a sell signal at here. But this sell signal was no longer valid because this level of resistance is broken. If we go to a lower time frame, we can see that this is actually a resistance level here has been broken. So the sell signal is no longer valid, and we should remain back to the market trend, which is a buy trend now. All right, so for the pound dollar, we are still going to look for a buy. All right, let us have a look on this Aussie dollar. So the Aussie dollar has a very typical fake double top as well. So this is the fake double top. We see that the trend line being broken and market just dropped. But after market created this low level, there is no new low being created. And if we focus at here, market is actually forming up with a very strong bullish momentum. And the most importantly is that this double top resistance level was broken by all these bullish candle. That's why we should remain back our view as a buy trade. And if we look on the daily chart, this is a very typical breakout. And this is also a daily dominant setup. This is a dominant setup. And what we should do is that if we trade according to this dominant setup, we should be looking for buy trade somewhere around here. All right, let me clear this. So if you go to H4 chart, we are waiting for buy trade somewhere around here with a very tight stop loss just below here. So it will take 1 to 2. So what we do is that we just wait for market to retest this area and give us a very good entry signal for buy. All right, let us have a look on the gold. So gold was pretty interesting. Gold did a trend line break on 7th of October, a few days ago, but market break up again and breaking this resistance level. So the sell signal for the trend line break is no longer valid. And if we look on daily chart or weekly chart, overall is still in an uptrend. So on H4, we can wait for pullback like the pound dollar and also the euro dollar. Just pull back to this Let me clear all this. Just pull back to this zone about 1910 or 1912, and from here we go for a buy trade. This is for gold, but gold is a very how to say, is a very volatile pair, so trade with a better risk and reward management. So on this euro yen, on H4 chart, what I can see is that market is still keep on forming up. There's no reason for me to sell. So where is the most reasonable place for me to look for buy? And I'm looking at places like here. And I can also combine with my trend line. So if market retested this area, I'm going to look for a buy signal. For this euro yen, the area is about 124.234, around this area. So let us have a look on this USD Canadian 10. Okay. So firstly, on the daily chart, all right. So firstly, on daily chart, is still in a downtrend, and on H4 chart is still in a downtrend as well. So market forms a triple top, breakdown, and retest again and breakdown. So the safest place for you to look for a sell trade is at here. So what happened if market did not retrace back to this level? We can wait at Fibonacci area about 50. So this is, in fact, this is 16.8 or 50. So we just wait patiently for market to retest this area, and then only we go for a short trade, right? And market is actually forming down also. We can draw this by a trend line. Okay, the last pair for today is this Aussie yen. So the Aussie yen has quite similar behavior or quite similar setup as what the Aussie dollar does. And if you look on the H4, with the same thing here, we have a fake double top breakout. All right, so the fake double top was broken out, and this formed another strong support level for us to look for. Okay, so for this week market, I still did not see any good entry for us to place. I still did not see any good setup for us to place an entry instantly. But what I can see is that the direction for all pairs, especially for the dollar pairs, are quite clear. So it's good for us to wait for the price to come to our setup patiently. All right. So another little at the next announcement here is that we have already restructured our mastermind program. So now we have two choices for our mastermind program. So you can join us by subscription basis, which costs you about $47 monthly, and you can cancel anytime you want, or you can just join us for lifetime for $297. So what we will have is that you're going to have access to all our PIP Secrets Foundation and Mastermind series, and you'll be added to our premium signal channel, which we send out our entries, and you'll be entitled to join us for our weekly Zoom discussion. So starting from $47 per month, and you can cancel anytime you want. All right, so this is some recent changes that we just did starting from this October. All right, so thank you for joining me tonight. So I will see you again on next week. So have a great trading weeks, and I'll be going to update more in my premium channel. All right, thank you guys. See you.